piece of code looks like.
This is how the AI gang stalking.
But in here, it's just the default files. These are the copies of the files in here that I use.
Let me, so this kid, this is the future of dissent if you talk about bioterrorism, and this kid's making this video, and he just mentioned he's using Notepad++. I don't know if I can find it, but
recipes. And
anyway, he mentioned he's using Notepad++ because it's prettier, because it has a dark mode, and I thought to myself, dark mode isn't prettier. This game that I'm playing here has never well, heck, just on Steam. I can go to Steam and see. Let me see. In 237 hours on the Steam version, and then I've played this game way more than that. I had the DVD. It's actually when they first started gang stalk torturing me, I came back to this game and played it all day. But yeah. So my soldiers here now that have gone back went to dark mode. They all turned dark, and I've never in my whole life. So literally 30 seconds before I started recording, I thought to myself, oh, that's dumb. Dark mode doesn't look better. That was my thought. And then I guess the AI 5G mind control can just hack anything, make something like gang stalk torture, and make these Musketeers that just came out dark mode. This is why you don't want to, I suppose, since we're playing this game of torture and insanity and gang stalk torture. This is why you don't want to talk about this stuff here. Where are we at? Otherwise, your government will come and torture you. Where are we at? I don't know. I just need a way to open my PC. I just rearranged everything today, so it's kind of... Well, anyway. Where are we at? You don't want to have like a folder like this with conspiracy stuff on your computer where you got Ole Demigard talking about false flags. Like, you don't want contraband like that talking about bioterrorists, otherwise they will come gang stalk torture you. You don't want this video where they literally have, these are the cabal in the background going to set up their explosions at the Antifa concert, or Antifa protest. So this is where the explosions happen. There's the Take the Pepsi Challenge kid, and these are the explosions that break out. Hey! So there's a like professional camera, semi-professional camera, like who used these cameras 5 years ago? There's another person with a professional camera. There, more professional. Oh, a fight broke out. Look, there's a boom mic. Fight breaks out at Antifa riots. Right where, like, this guy's got his professional camera. This guy's got his professional camera. This guy's got his professional camera. The next day on the news, fight at Antifa riot. Like, you don't want to talk about this stuff. Otherwise, the cabal, bioterrorists will come for you. You don't want files like this, where this guy's whole YouTube career got deleted. Red Silver J. Let me see. It's always so hard to find, but the winning clip in this. Oh yeah, the Orlando Pulse terror guy was he was an actor. He had an IMDb page. Oh yeah, but you definitely don't want a file like this on your computer. You get in big trouble with the gang stalk torture terrorists. So they're supposedly like, if you've ever done some stuff, like watch this kid's face. If you've ever in your life, I don't know if it's gonna, like, they talk a lot in this video. So, but if you've ever done shady stuff, and then you notice a camera, whoa, hey, like if you're being a hero saving somebody, you're not like, oh shit. I mean, I suppose it's a gay nightclub and you could put what you want on it, but anyway, they dropped the guy that they were carrying. Hey. This guy's got a tourniquet on his leg. He's just been shot in the leg with an AK-47, but now they drop him, they dance around, this guy smiles. You definitely don't want any files like this on your computer. If you're in the Nazi terrorist gang stalk torture chamber that is hey. So anyway, yeah. So that's, I literally thought dark mode, and then my soldiers turned dark randomly. So that's the power of AI gang stalking. Like, it's gonna get really bad, I think. Ugh. You don't want any videos talking about how CIA whistleblowers talk about they're using chemtrails to... This is, again, the fun story of how they do. The only person to ever get the only person they ever prosecuted, and now they've worked me up into needing a cigarette, which I don't need in my life, but the only person they ever prosecuted for torture during the whole Iraq war was the guy who said, hey, we're torturing people. Like, the whistleblower was the only person that they ever prosecuted for torture. And they put him up in a house that had black mold while he was still on the government payroll. Like, heavy black mold. It's a fun little anecdote about black mold. So I was on some website where they were talking about it, and the one mold inspector said, I just ask, like, what's the room where someone's having mental problems? And then that's the wall that the black mold will be behind their bedroom. Hey, so that's how they work. That's the gang stalk torture. Like, oh, you've seen us? Well, now you're crazy. Torture, torture, torture. So they took a perfectly sane, sober guy and put him up in a black mold-laden house, hoping that he'd go crazy. It doesn't affect everyone the same way, but it does affect. So anyway, that's life in the CIA gang stalk torture chamber. Again, we only have to go out here. I hate to do it, but we only have to go and look down the street to there's a gang stalking family, and then there's the guy that ran my car on the corner. The gang stalking family guy. I was complaining in video games they were making the thing that's supposed to be like a completely random thing, 3v3 into 5v1. I was complaining about that, and I walked by the guy with the Tesla truck in his driveway now. I walked by his house at 1 a.m. and he's in the driveway. Never met him before in my life, and he says to the air, enjoying the 5v1. So, and then later, and months later, I'm on my back deck joking to my friend, you should get a Tesla car, or a Tesla truck. And then the next day, gang stalk torturer had a Tesla in his driveway. This is the money that the bioterrorist Nazis have to torture people. It's a fun life. I guess it's better than living in their hoax concert attack Palestine where they bomb you, but not much. Anyway.